Here we go, the 18th, 19th and 20th country. There will be Austria, Prague, Czech Republic and Germany. So from Spain, Barcelona, I took a train first to Paris. That was on the way to Austria because I don't want to, such a rush. So I stayed one night in Paris. I met my friend when the first time I went to Paris in 2012 again. And then the next day I took the train via Switzerland, Germany to Austria. I was in the capital Vienna. I still remember that on the train I feel sick, like I went to the catering car on the train, and for food I didn't find much suitable for my taste, suitable for my stomach. I found some Indian rice, and after that I don't feel like to finish all, and then I just ate a little bit and then packed it and returned back to my seat. And after that I feel sick, and then I just had some vomiting, and after that I feel better, and then I took a nap on the train, and after that I feel hungry again. So eventually I can finish all the rice I packed. And then so when I arrived at Vienna I feel a little bit weak, and when I arrived at my hostel there were a group of students from Chile. They just noticed me, and then they helped me out with my luggage, and then noticed that I'm traveling in Europe alone, and they were thinking I'm quite brave. So they are really lovely people. Actually, in my perception, Chilean people is one of the most friendly Caucasian people, in my perception. And in Austria, I met the Korean girl where I met in Belgium again. It's kind of a reunion, but we stayed in different places. So we just met in the Christmas market. So I started to visit the Christmas market since in Vienna, and it was really fresh for me because it's my very first time. And then of course I tried the local drink and local food in the Christmas market. And also I went to the opera because it's such a big thing in Vienna. People are always dress code, but I was there just only with my casual wear. And then since the languages are all in German, I understand nothing. So after the opera started, maybe 5 minutes, I tried to squat down and just play with my phone or something because I don't understand anything. But it's nice to get to know the local culture. If next time I would like to, if there's a English version or if I'm able to speak the local language. I would like to experience again. In the future, I want to return back to Austria to join the music festival, the classic music festival. That's lovely. And after that, I made my way to Czech Republic, Prague. In China, there is a pop song. It's about the square in Prague, so we were growing with listening that kind of music. And after I arrived at Prague in the Tourist Information Center, I met another Canadian Vietnamese. He's traveling around Europe as well. So we accompanied each other to find a hostel under the guideline of the Tourist Information Center. But during that time, I don't know how to read the map yet, and so did he. So we were just asking people, and then the road was kind of a vintage, not the flat one. So my luggage, it's a little bit difficult to move around. So after we found the hostel, and then I couldn't find my reservation proof, and then so he had to explain it for me that I did reservation. And then he was trying to invite me to join him for the cycling trip in Prague, but during my time there, I was during my period, so I don't feel like to do much exercise. So I decided to just travel solo. And sometimes I just want to be alone by myself, but sometimes I enjoy the people's company for sure. It's just depends. And then after checking, I just decide to go out for food and to see the Christmas market. So I asked some information from the hostel staff. I still remember it's a local guy, and he's very good looking, I can't remember if I was focusing on his appearance or I was listening to his guidelines. But the only thing I remember that he highly recommended me to visit Charles Bridge, since even himself as a local, and he visited Charles Bridge 1,000 times. And every time when he visited, he experienced something new. And so did I. I mean, I walked through Charles Bridge different times, and I really enjoyed it. It's lovely, beautiful. If you come to Prague, you shouldn't miss that bridge. And also the Christmas light decoration. It's so good. One of the most beautiful in Europe. In the future, if I return back to Czech Republic, I would like to see some other small town, because I was only in Prague. So I would like to see some other beautiful nature, amazing small town. And also in the Christmas market, there are handcraft and so many different mini shops, and that's nice to walk around, because when I just walk around, then I just feel free and relaxed. That's why I enjoy solo travel so much. And after that, I made my way to Germany, to Berlin. I still remember that when on the train station, I just far away, I saw another Asian girl. And from her appearance, I was guessing she must from South Korea. But it's just a wrong guess, because I met her in the same cable, in the same car. She just sat next to me, and then while I was trying to put my suitcase to store in the certain place, and she offered me a hand. So then we start to talk, and she was traveling around Europe as well. And after we arrived, I checked in a different hostel with her, but we just made an agreement to sightseeing together. So we went to the different tourist attraction. We also went to the Christmas market, and she's a selfie queen, Sometimes when we arrived at a place, I said, if you need a hand, I'm more than happy to help you to take photos. And she told me, no, I feel more comfortable to take a selfie, because I myself knows the best angle for myself. She's really funny. And she told me, hey, you have to take a photo and to prove that you are here. And then so I started to take a photo with her, because before, sometimes I don't take that much photos. I just take about the sides, the things, but after she told me, okay, why not? And it's really funny. We were also discussed about the Czech Republic guys. They are good looking. We both agreed with that. And she told me sometimes during her time in Czech Republic, she would go to the cafe, and then just she's not there for the cafe but for the staff to watch in there, and sometimes silently taking photo. Even on the day when we were on the train from Czech Republic to Germany, and she silently took me a photo with another the guy sat next to me, because she think he's good looking, and I wondering how she made the photos. And she told me she just turned the phone into silent mode, silent, and then she just hold the phone but pretending looking outside of the window and then just secretly just capture